I'm Dan Ackerman, and we are here taking a look at the Lenovo ThinkPad Helix. This is another one of the many Windows 8 laptop tablet hybrids that we've seen since the launch of Windows 8 late last year. In this particular version, you have a pretty traditional clamshell laptop, and because it's a ThinkPad, it's really solidly built. And of course, the screen detaches. You have a little button right here, lifts right off like this. And unlike a lot of other hybrids, you can actually take the screen, use it by itself, or you can plug it back in backwards. Now, why would you want to do that? That's because if you felt like it, you could turn it into sort of a kiosk-style display. The Lenovo Yoga also works in a similar fashion, flipping the screen around. This is more, I think Lenovo calls it a rip and flip screen, which just sounds like they kind of sizzle up the normally boring ThinkPad brand. Other than that, it does look and feel a lot like a pretty standard ThinkPad laptop. The hinge is pretty solid compared to a lot of the other detachable screen ones that we've seen. It's still a little bit fiddly, got a lot of little teeth and hooks to grip into here, and you do get this sort of weird little panel that folds over the back, sort of hides the hinge works. I call it the Helix Modesty Skirt. Now, one of the problems that we're having with the system, even though it's really well made, is that it's got Intel's last generation of processors in it, even though it's just coming out now. The new generation, the fourth generation of Core i series, gives you excellent battery life, and for a tablet, you'd really want that. I would much rather see this with the newer parts. Hopefully that will be coming soon. The second issue is fairly standard configuration here. Last generation Intel Core i5, 4 gigs of RAM, 128 gig SSD. You can pretty much get those specs in any laptop for $800, $900. This guy starts at $1,679. That does seem like a lot for those parts, even with the really nice construction and the cool hinge and the detachable screen. I find it hard to believe, unless your IT department is paying for it, you'd be willing to throw out that much for this particular configuration. I'm Dan Ackerman, and that is the Lenovo ThinkPad Helix.